Okay, guys. First things first. So this may look like an Oklahoma jersey. It's not. It's not a U jersey. I'm not an IU fan either, but I live in Indiana, unfortunately. So I have to, support, I guess. Anyways, also for those of you who watched my Texas-Nebraska video last week, you heard about the fact I broke my collarbone. So I'm here, it's doing a lot better actually. I had a rapid recovery. The doctors were actually surprised by how fast it was going. Anyway, the so that's one reason why this video is still late. I've had some doctor's appointments, been getting a lot of rest and all that. Anyways, but I broke my collarbone. Sorry, Cowboy fans. Romo's not going to be back in 6 weeks. I broke my collarbone. If he has surgery, he may be back in 6 weeks. I broke my collarbone. He is not going to be able to do much, anything with that arm. I can move my arm around some, but I can't, lift it up over my head, or certainly can't throw a football with any kind of speed or quick release. And I didn't have a 300-pound linebacker falling on me either, or however much that guy weighed. So Romo probably done for the season. It's not like he needs to hurry up for a playoff appearance or anything. Hurry back for a playoff appearance, because it's not looking good for the Cowboys, especially not now, because John Kitna sucks. Anyway, not here to talk about that or make fun. I'm being 100% serious about all of that. I didn't have time to do a prep video for Texas-Iowa State. Personally, I didn't really think it mattered that much because it's Iowa State. Texas plays to the level of their competition pretty seriously. Even when they win games, they didn't go out there and they didn't take the game for Nebraska. Nebraska has sucked worse than Texas did that game. I was watching that game and I thought, I had a little bit of hope, but not too much. I was thinking, okay, well, we still got some problems because Garrett Gilbert threw 4 completions, and like everyone was saying, Texas didn't play that good, but they still managed to win because they made Nebraska play worse. First of all, this defense sucks unless they're playing against a great team. We went in against Texas Tech. It's supposed to be a close game. It's supposed to be a great game. Their offense was supposed to be, their offense against our defense. Classic football. And it was. But our defense won that game. Dominated that game. Their defense didn't dominate that game. We got a lot of yards, but Garrett Gilbert threw 3 interceptions. Against Oklahoma, we came out, we played really solid other than the penalties. If we hadn't gotten those penalties, Oklahoma would have only gotten 1 touchdown drive. On 3 of their 4 touchdown drives, we gave them a penalty on 3rd down. On the first touchdown drive, we gave them 3 third down penalties. And it was the same thing again today. Just penalties, lazy defense. I don't know where this came from after last week. And what have I been saying all season long? If we're not going to open up the playbook, freaking Greg Davis, get your hands out of your pants, call the game. This is not even close to the type of play calling we've had for the past 6 years. When Colt McCoy first came to Texas, he wasn't such a conservative idiot with the play calling. Right now, he's got a 4-page playbook. Can't have anything more. He's got halfback dive, halfback off tackle, screen pass, and a little slant. Oh, and if it's 3rd and long, we'll get really adventurous and throw a 5-yard pass downfield to one of the tight ends, so they can't do anything after they make the ball. They can't do anything after they get the ball. And if we are going to do halfback dive, halfback off tackle, halfback slam, just right back and forth, just always one Cody Johnson. Did we not learn anything from our win against Nebraska? First thing, defense, don't play stupid, don't commit penalties, play well, every team counts. This is the thing we're missing. Again, when we had this Colt McCoy Texas team, seems like an eternity ago now after the championship game and the off season with everyone going on, and now all this happening. Seems like an eternity ago. But when we had this Colt McCoy Texas team, we didn't have any of these problems of not being able to play against Iowa State. What is the problem? We killed the teams we were supposed to kill, and we beat the teams. We even beat the teams that people either didn't expect us to beat or said it's going to be a tough game. We're spoiled Texas fans, I know that, but seriously, get your heads in the game. Get your heads in the game. Especially this defense. Offensively, I can't really blame guys for what they're doing with the playbook. I've been saying all year long, Cody Johnson, Cody Johnson, Cody Johnson. He's going to be the playmaker. He's going to be the difference in games. And they run him 7 times. He had 72 yards on 11 rushes against Nebraska. Got the game-sealing first down. When we ran on that same drive. Fozzie Whitaker, Trey Newton, they got stuffed for nothing. He gets 15 yards on a 3rd and 9. What is so hard? He won that game for us. Gilbert did a great job with his legs on the ground. In this game, nothing happened. We didn't call Cody Johnson's number. We didn't get Gilbert out of the pocket to run, and we didn't run the ball at all. And our defense just sucked. We threw the ball, what was that, like 40 times this game for like 300 yards or something? If McCoy is throwing 40 completions in a game, he's throwing for more than 300 yards. In fact, I'll just pull up the stats here real quick. Here on my laptop, and just pull this up and see exactly how bad Texas played. I mean, you don't even have to have the stats to tell you how bad they played. They lost to Iowa State. So here's the stats here. Gilbert, 34 completions. Okay, 34-57 for 344 yards. And just about all that came in the fourth quarter, and he threw 3 interceptions. Iowa State didn't even play that well. They didn't do a great job they did a pretty good job on the ground. I'll give them that. They did a decent job on the ground. Got over 100 yards. But they threw 11 completions against us. They didn't even get 150 yards in the air. They just punched us in the mouth, and we had no answer for them. Beginning to end, we just got trounced in this game. And our defense just played crap. We had 4 turnovers in this game. 4 turnovers. And what was even more is that our offense didn't play bad because we outplayed their offense. We got way more total yards than they did. Over 100 more total yards. When we get into the end zone, or we get into the red zone, and what do? We have a perfect red zone back, Cody Johnson. What do? Well, let's hand it off to Whitaker and see what he can do when he's running to the outside on the short side of the field. Can't tell you how many times we did that. Run with Whitaker, speed back to the short side of the field on like a halfback stretch or a pitch or something. We had a perfect red zone back, and we don't run him in the red zone at all. Johnson was averaging 3.4 yards a carry in this game. Only got 7 carries, 3.4 yards. If you run on 1st and 2nd down, getting 3 yards. I'm not great at math, but that's going to set you up with a 3rd and 4, which is a pretty good situation to be in, which is a lot better than the 3rd and longs that we're usually in. Best case scenario, we're usually in 3rd and 8. We're on 1st down with Newton, 1 yard gain. We're on 2nd down with Whitaker, 1 yard gain, 3rd and 8. That's usually best case scenario for us. And then it's usually some dinky piece of crap screen pass with no blocking of either. Bubble screen pass out there to James Kirkendall and see what he can do with it. And it's a pretty easy playbook to defend. You only have to watch about 10 or 15 minutes of film to prepare for Texas. I mean, I'm pretty sure half the people here on YouTube could go out there with the knowledge they have about Texas and get pressure on them. And all you have to do is blitz because this offensive line can't block worth anything. So right now, we have, I'm going to say, one of the best, if not the best, defense in the NCAA. Talent-wise. Effort-wise, I don't know what we are. We're probably middle of the pack. For Texas, 2 home losses. 1 to Iowa, 2 to unranked opponents. 1 to UCLA, another 1 to Iowa State. This is not acceptable for Texas football. 4-3 is not acceptable for Texas football. All Texas fans have been saying, in all these YouTube argument videos, no, Mac Brown has most